So, just a thought I've had. A little while ago, I wrote my learner's license test, and like a few weeks ago, and I failed by 2 points. Going into that, I knew I wasn't going to be prepared. I knew I wasn't 100% confident in it. Like I did study, but I could have done better. I'm just gonna, set this up here. Yeah. That's better. I could have done better and I could have prepared more. And granted, I did study and I did put in the work, but also not as much as I should have. And going into it, I was like, Lord, I'm trusting on you for this, and you need to help me pass, because I'm not going to pass if it's not for you. And I was going into that confident, not in myself and my own ability, but in the Lord and His strength in me. So I was almost confident that I was going to pass. And then I was sitting there and I had finished the last question on my test. And as I pressed end test, and the results popped up on the screen, and it said test failed, and I'm like, okay. And I had to stop myself from, Lord, why? Like, Lord, thank you that you are still with me, that you are still good, that this does not determine your goodness and your presence with me. And I believe, and it says that He works all things out for the good of those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. And when He works all things for our good, it doesn't always mean that our good is Him giving us everything that we want. Like, He will always do His part. He will always show up. But we also need to do our part. We also need to put in the work. And it's not that we need to work for His approval. It's by grace. We are saved by grace through faith. And like, we don't have to work for our salvation. We don't have to work for that. But faith without works is dead. So through our faith and through that, like being saved and being loved and having faith, through that, then we have the works. But it was just an eye-opening experience and just like a wake-up call that I need to put in the work. And I know this. And it wasn't like I was... And so many people say, the system's corrupt and they make you fail and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know if that's true or not, but I also know that I could have put in more effort. And I did it, and I have to be accountable for that. I need to take accountability for that. So the reason I'm making this is because I know that God works all things for my good. That means He will rather allow me to fail in a test, knowing that, I'm going to be disappointed, but He knows that it's going to refine my character, which is ultimately for my good. It's going to refine my character because He's not going to let me pass something. He's not going to allow me to get the reward of something if I haven't worked for it, if I haven't planted the seeds, if I haven't given that effort, So I just wanted to share that, and I hope it helps. I don't know, but it's a thing of I could have put in more work, and I need to, and I'm going to be writing again soon, and this time I need to put in the work, or else I'm not going to pass. If I put in the work, God will do the rest. That's fine. But I also need to do my part. So let's not piggyback ride on the fact that God is good and He'll get us through. Yes, He will. But we also need to do our part. And we also need to put in the effort and actually work and work hard. He's given us good brains. He's given us the ability to do things. Let us honor Him by using that and work with excellence and a sense of pride. Not prideful, but a sense of I want to honor the Lord by doing this well. That's it. I love you, and I hope you have a beautiful day. I am finished with work now, and I'm going to be going home soon, and then I'm going to go to young adults.